So for the most part, I love living in Nashville and the Middle Tennessee areas. But today we're going to talk about 5 reasons why, specifically right now, I hate living in Nashville. So if that interests you, stay tuned. Hi everyone, Tiffany Gudger here with Tiffany Gudger Real Estate. Thank you for coming back to my channel. If this is your first time, thanks for stopping by. Here we talk about all kinds of stuff relating to Middle Tennessee, what there is to do here, what it's like to live here, where to eat, where to go, all that kind of fun stuff, what the people are like. And so if that interests you, then make sure you go ahead and hit subscribe and you click that little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. I am a real estate agent primarily, and then while I do like making these videos for you guys, that is my favorite part of my job. So if you are considering moving or relocating here to the Middle Tennessee area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, however you want to get a hold of me is fine. I work days, nights, weekends, all the time. Really, there's not necessarily any off time in this real estate market. And I would love to hear from you to be able to help or answer any questions you might have. That being said, we are going to jump into today's topics. I have 5 reasons why right now, late spring, early summer, I hate living in Nashville. And number 1 is the cicadas. I can't make a video or not make a video without mentioning them at least once. I don't know if you know anything about cicadas. There are ones that we get annually for a little while, no big deal. They're the green ones, they're fine. But there are certain broods, is what they call them, cicadas that basically come out of the ground, mate, lay eggs, make babies, whatever. Those little baby things crawl in the ground and then come back every either 13 years or 17 years, depending on which type of cicada it is. Well, this year, every 256 years or something like that, they come out of the ground at the same time, the 13-year cicadas and the 17-year cicadas. And this year we were fortunate to have both of them. So I had to film it earlier, but I made a little clip for you guys of me going outside and listening to these things. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. I'm going to put that up for you so you can see what it's actually like. Okay, so I'm standing in my house. I don't have the TV on or anything running, and I don't have a microphone on the phone right now because I want you to hear them for what they actually sound like and not like amplified with the microphone. I don't know if you can hear them in here. Well, now my dog's drinking water, but it's kind of quiet, but I can definitely hear them. But then you open the door. Can you guys hear that? It's so loud. These like tree line is just covered with, I don't know if you can see them flying. Oh God. Yeah, see, attack. I hate them. They're everywhere right now. And our house doesn't even have them that bad because there's just not a ton of trees around here. So they're mostly sticking like over there, but they will like dive bomb and attack you. And then you'll see them dead all over the concrete. And yeah, I hate it. Hate it. They're huge. Huge. They should be gone in a couple weeks. You see me dancing around because they're swarming. But yeah, freaking cicadas. So these things are wild. They're noisy. I read a bunch of articles about how they can like projectile pee on you, which is awful, and all this other kind of stuff. And they're just loud and obnoxious, and they will dive bomb you out of nowhere. Now I understand this is not all the time, and now you're probably going to be good for at least 13 years. I think some people say there's a 7-year one. I don't know, but we should be good with cicadas, at least for several more years. So while I hate that right now, it will go away. It will be fine. But right now, I would be doing a disservice if I didn't mention it because it is like a major plague. So that being said, another reason specifically right now why I don't like being here in Nashville and Middle Tennessee is the weather. And while growing up, my dad and I would like lay open the storm doors and lay there and watch the big thunderstorms and stuff. So I love thunderstorms, which we get them quite a bit here, but they've been really extreme here lately. We've had several tornado warnings and smaller tornadoes go throughout Middle Tennessee this year. We should, in theory, be almost out of tornado season, but the flooding here has probably been the worst. It's been, I think one day we got like 9 inches. And so you can Google it and look on the news, but there have been people that have lost vehicles and their houses have been, you know, completely flooded, and roads have been flooded. And we like to go to the river and the lakes and take our dogs on our boats. I'm sure you've seen videos of that if you've seen my other videos. But so far in the last couple of weeks, the boat ramps we go to at the lake and the river have been absolutely flooded. So you can't get in, you can't park, which led us to go check out a different boat ramp. And I will throw up a picture for you right here. But it was so crowded. I don't know if that's something that happens at the specific boat ramp every Sunday, because that was the day that we went, or what was going on, but it was absolutely wild. Like we could barely get our boat in and out. I will not be going back to that boat ramp. It was a complete disaster of an experience. But all of that because of all the storms and the weather and things that we've gotten. So weather, item number 2, and towards the end of mentioning that, I kind of started to get into reason number 3 is tourism is picking back up. So people are coming here in waves. It's starting to get warmer. We are the bachelorette capital of the country, maybe even the world. And so you'll see lots of bachelorette parties, concerts are going on. There's always music to see, which is a pro in my opinion. Like I went to Stevie Nicks a couple weeks ago. Oh my gosh, dream. I cried. I had the best time. But I went to see Stevie Nicks at a sold out Bridgestone show on a Tuesday. And so anyway, people are just coming here in huge crowds because the weather's finally warm. And, you know, we've got CMA Fest coming up. Like I said, lots of concerts and different festivals and all that stuff. So it's been getting really crowded. Our road infrastructure really can't handle it. We don't know what to do with all these people. They've been trying to figure it out. Road construction's always going on. Traffic to and from work right now is awful. Just ask people that move here and, you know, they think that it's going to take them 30 minutes and it ends up taking them 45 minutes or an hour. So you want to make sure and map that out really good when you come, if you're coming to visit and you know where you're going to be working. But the traffic, especially during rush hour, which is for several hours in the morning and several hours in the afternoon, has just been awful. And then trying to get anywhere on like a Friday afternoon in town is kind of crazy. And then they're redoing the airport. And so there's a lot of construction and traffic over there. And it's just a lot. So starting this time of year, there's just a ton of people here, which can be kind of overwhelming. It's fun to visit, but when you live here and there's constantly that many people coming to visit, you know, Morgan Wallen did a show the same weekend. There was another festival and something at the Arts Center and a couple other things. And there was over 800,000 people that came to Nashville for that weekend. It's insane. So the influx of tourists right now specifically, just getting back in and getting used to that would be reason number 3. Reason number 4, I don't like it here sometimes, specifically right now, is the potholes in the roads. So we talked about how many people are moving here. Well, the traffic is constantly breaking down our roads, which were not designed for quite this many people. But also Nashville weather in the winter is kind of weird, and it really affects the roads here because it'll snow and it'll be freezing at night and then it'll thaw and the roads won't be frozen during the day. But there's a lot of groundwater here. Another reason we have flooding issues is because of all the houses being built and different things like that. So groundwater will get under the roads and freeze at night and then thaw in the mornings and then refreeze, and it'll create these massive potholes. That and then the salt mix that they use, I swear, has something to do with it too, because it started leaving marks on our concrete out front from the freezing and the thawing that we'll do every day for multiple days at a time during the winter. So it creates these giant potholes. There's even a designated line you can call to report potholes here in Nashville, Tennessee, because there's just so many and they want to try and get to them. So it's about the time they're going to start coming back out and repairing these, and then it'll be better. But come next winter, the same thing will happen again and open up the old potholes or even bring in new ones. And you'll see people, it looks like they're drunk driving, going down the road, but they're just swerving to hit potholes. And it's absolutely wild. I've never seen anything like it anywhere else. So that is number 4. And then number 5 is allergies. I know my eyes are red and you probably see me keep rubbing my eyes. Nashville sits kind of in like a bowl. There's like rolling hills and all this pretty stuff around it. And we have lots of trees and lots of flowers and all this stuff, which is great. But our pollen counts get really high and we don't have a breeze that kind of goes through. It just kind of sits here and just swirls around. And we have really, really bad allergies and pollen counts here. They say that if you, like every day you have like a tablespoon of local bee honey, that will help with allergies. We also have really good allergy clinics here. Our medical system here is really good, so that's a pro. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people that didn't know that they had allergies come here and realize that they do. So I know that was a lot of information really fast. I don't even know if you can hear me that good because my microphone quit working. But here we are. I wanted to get back to you guys today. I wanted you to see what the cicadas are like and the pollen and everything that's going on. I feel like it's really important to know reasons you might not want to move somewhere. I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys as often as I can and try and answer any questions you guys have. So let me know what you think about this video. I would love to hear your thoughts or feedback or what questions you have. And again, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text or an email, however you want to get a hold of me. I am here to help and would love to help you. Like I said, real estate's my passion. My current clients take precedence over pretty much everything. So I will get back to you as soon as possible. But I do try to take care of my people. And I hope that in the future I might be able to help you or answer some questions that you might have. So all of that to say, until the next video, guys, we'll catch you later.